Hey, how are you? How are you doing today? I'm doing really good. You want to know why I'm doing really good? Because I just listened to two Rush songs, two of them, and they were fantastic, and I loved them. No, I sincerely did. I had such a great time doing reactions to Rush like I usually do. Even though like their subject matter is pretty heavy and they're definitely what they say, the thinking man's band. It's 100% true. But they do it in such a way that they just grab you by the shoulders, and shake you up a little bit, which is phenomenal. Sometimes you need that. And it's just an absolute joy to be able to do reactions to Rush. And the live performances now, they hit a little bit different because I know of the tour that's coming up, and I'm super excited about that. Being able to hear them in person. Now, I'm not expecting them to sound like in these videos, but honestly, I still have a pretty high bar set for them. I do, and I think you guys do too. There's going to be a big part of me that will be just really happy just to be in their vicinity. It's like, wow, they're real. It's because they seem almost like mythical creatures. Is that crazy? It does. It kind of feels like they are mythical creatures in a lot of ways because it's like I watch them on these videos and I hear them on the radio or, when I'm working out or whatever from these studio versions. And it's like, I think only mythical creatures can make those sounds. But it's so much more enhanced whenever I see them play. It genuinely blows me away. And I know a lot of people love the studio version because they see like the best of the best of the best of it. And I kind of like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that's fantastic. I love their studio recordings. But I also really love to see them when they're just on the stage, and the chemistry they have with each other, I think is super fun. And that's another part that I think I'm looking forward to is to see how they are with Anakah. See how they vibe with her. See how, she brings a special or a certain energy. Because the Smashing Pumpkins, right? Y'all know how I love them. By the way, Billy Corgan loves Rush. And I have heard some Rush songs that I can tell influenced him, and I had no idea. So that is another really exciting layer, this little parfait layer of musical connections that I just love to explore. But anyway, with the Smashing Pumpkins, like even though they're great right now, well, not in my opinion, they're not great right now. They're good. But when Darcy Redsky was in there, whatever it was, if it was her bass playing, if it was just her presence in the band, whatever it was, she brought that extra magic and that extra chemistry. I think in part because she was a woman in the band. And I think it just kind of brings out the best of everybody. I think the masculine energy around her brought out, her on the bass. And then I think that maybe her feminine energy kind of brought their masculine energy out on their instruments, and it worked. It was so good. It was so good. Plus just who she was. Now we know that's going to be true with Neil on the drums. There's no one that's going to be able to take his place. But there are people that could fill in for him. And do a dang good job and be someone that we can enjoy. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. And I think I'm going to look for some videos of Anakah playing. So if y'all have any suggestions, send it that way. Because I've held off on watching much of her stuff, just very, very little. And I did see that it doesn't look like she usually plays a really, really large kit like Neil did. So is she going to have like a larger kit, or is she going to stay with a smaller, like what she normally does? Like, I'm curious about that. Have you guys heard anything along those lines? Because I would love to know. But so yeah, I'm not expecting it, to sound like the original lineup, but I'm still pretty dang excited just for the energy of it. And when I was doing my reactions today, it's like I just kept thinking about that. I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, this is like a dream come true for so many of us. And for people like me who are, just kind of new into all like the Rush lore and all of that. This is so fun. It's so fun. And having guides like y'all, it's a needed thing. And when you give me these little details and these little nuggets in the background, like, okay, I loved learning about, okay, girls don't go to Rush. Guarantee you, y'all, there are going to be so many girls at Rush now. So you cut your wish. But, I feel like there's just all these little details, like with the Barbies and, blah blah blah. And the other day I was wearing my blah 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 t-shirt, and I went into my favorite restaurant, and there was another customer who held the door open for me. It was so nice. But he goes blah blah blah, and the hostess that was waiting to seat me, she was like, oh, I thought he was being mean to you. I was like, no, he was just reading my shirt. Blah blah blah. Yeah, well, anyway, I just wanted to have just a real quick chat with you guys and let you know the types of things I was thinking about today when I was doing my reactions, and how excited I am, and how I'm excited to have these memberships open and to have the engagement that I do with y'all. And hopefully the memberships will continue to grow with the rest of you. And there'll be a lot more behind the scenes things and talks and ramblings and stuff like that. So I might have a few other things up my sleeve. I'm not telling you yet, though. But yeah, there's a lot of great things ahead. And I'm really hoping that you guys have got a lot of great things going on in your life right now. I've got a very busy life and a very busy schedule. And I know a lot of you do too. So I'm trying to get to everybody's comments just as much as I possibly can. And I do appreciate you so much. And, your input is helpful. And yeah. Anyway, that's enough. I'll see y'all on the interwebs.